Hello and welcome back to DW Randomizer, and welcome into another, what should hopefully be exciting game, as we are in the quarterfinals of the 2022 Dragon Warrior Randomizer Summer Tournament. Alongside Z-Man, I'm Ferran Burgundy. We were paired together. Some admin must have had a bad day and decided this would be their entertainment.
This is going to be a fun one. We've got EMP Any Amount of Money versus Thilotilo in game one of their quarterfinals. This should be a fun one. And, hopefully we actually get a 10-second finish here. I know that, it looked like a 10-second finish, but Jesus, we're going already.
Yeah, we're right off to the gate. I'll give my usual spiel later. King is given the instructions here as we see the red slime and Link sprites respectively. And let's see what is starting off in the castle. We have the Erdrick's armor and a cursed belt and the obligatory key.
Can we just get a reroll right now? I mean, they're starting with the spell of return, so they get to keep the key, and they have Erdrick's armor. Come on now.
Oh, and there's a cave right outside.
Tablet mountain, tablet mountain.
We have encounters, so that leads me to believe that it might be mountain? Oh, and there's a metal slime.
Oh, no, it's a metal slime. So, the reason why we're kind of groaning here is we do have the scared metal slime flag off. So, because our runners are under 20 strength, these metal slimes cannot actually run. And given that we have Erdrick's armor, it basically comes down to, okay, an excellent dodge, but it comes down to, can these runners get 3 hits before the metal slime gets, 20?
Let's see here. In the treasury, we have a torch, we have wings, we have Erdrick's sword, the best weapon in the game, and we have gold in the middle for a gold grind.
I've got no words. Oh, geez, and there's the 15 power. Oh my! Oh my goodness! Oh, good. This is
gravy.
All I want to do is zoom, and a boom, boom.
They want us to shake our proverbial rumps out of the broadcast booth. Does the game?
Yes, indeedy.
So Healmore came at level 2, as confirmed here by Thilotilo. And just crit for 16.
Just crit the gold man. Why not?
And then melee it for 1. Double crit. Nope. Oh, and it has sleep. Well, there's some knowledge.
And Thilotilo getting up to level 3, so he and EMP Any Amount of Money are on the same level at this point.
Might have had a little trouble navigating in the dark and decided to just take the proverbial L.
And looks like we're going to have Thilotilo with his 50 attack power take out this Druid Lord.
And another big boost here, up to 77 experience, so that'll definitely get level 4 and be pretty close to level 5.
Although that level 4 is absolutely underwhelming.
Okay. Level 3.3, because that maybe looked like about a third of what one should get at a level.
Oh, look. Wolf Lords with Stop Spell.
And Stop Spell does not work on you when you're wearing Erdrick's armor. So that looks like a nice grindable enemy in the early going.
Yep, 916 at level 5. No new spells.
Demon Knight, not so much.
Now, Demon Knight is definitely one of those enemies you want to run away for, ASAP. They're awfully dodgy, and you're not going to kill them. Oh, look, Druids have heal more. Tilo's like, that's nice. I can probably one-shot you. Oh, look, we have red dragons.
Yeah. If you can get away from the Demon Knight, that's what's next there. And it looks like this is the Grave of Garen?
This does look like the grave of Garen.
So 5 treasure chests, although only 3 of them will be accessible at the moment since that key was utilized by Tilo. And we have an herb. We have a replacement magic key, so much for that. And another herb.
Yep, so Thilotilo is back with his ability to buy keys, which is fantastic for him. EMP any amount of money. Now, for EMP here, it's just kind of a matter of time until he checks the treasury. I think he's going to probably grind, not only for a little bit of experience, but for money to buy a key so that he can keep the key.
Yeah, probably looking to get up at this point to, I believe it's 170 gold to purchase 2 keys, 1 to check the treasury and 1 for a leftover.
Yep. And Thilo doing some more exploration here. Probably trying to find a nice little grind zone. I'm a little surprised he doesn't go back to those Wolf Lords and Druid Lords. Oh, Metal Scorpion, this is a nice little place. Should be able to get level 6 here. Level 6 for 6. Kinda like that. 3 power, 1 agility, 0 HP, 2 MP, and the spell of hurt. Although, that spell of hurt probably a little meaningless given that, they can swing the big sword.
I'd say so. We see specters with hurt more. And
Tilo,
with hurt and owl. That is going to be just enough to take out EMP.
Now, keep in mind, again, it is important to know, EMP doesn't have the same battle capability that Thilotilo does because EMP has not yet checked the treasury, although he's going to do so right now. He is taking a save here in order to check the treasury. I can't imagine he resets out of this.
I would think not.
I mean, he's going to see what's in here. I would imagine if we had him mic'd up, we would probably have to get the sensor beat ready. Because he knows that if Thilotilo checked the treasury soon or earlier, that he's already raced out to a nice lead, which actually kind of is true. He's already raced out to a nice 200-ish experience point lead, and he's really stretched his legs some and really has a bunch of exploration headway over EMP right now.
Yeah, finding that sword in the treasury, I would easily feel like I'm 6 minutes behind. But then again, against these caliber of runners, I'd feel like I was 6 minutes behind right at the word go.
6 minutes? I'd feel like I was 15 minutes behind right at go.
Okay, I was understating a little bit, but the point still stands.
Harlight in chat noting that EMP is now keyless. Yes, he is keyless, although not going to be that much of a problem because we do know that the Grave of Garen is relatively close by to the castle and does have basically a free magic key.
Looks like Tilo's going to give the mountain cave another go here. And the knight says no. Meanwhile, level 6 over on EMP's side. And already with that sword cutting into Tilo's experience lead. And now it's just a matter of exploration, and it's going to give this Magiwyvern a try here, but might be a bit ambitious. And yeah, you can't cast Return in Battle. That wouldn't come until another couple of Dragon Warriors later. Finds the diagonal dead end as EMP.
Sorry, go ahead.
Z, it looks like you turned speakerphone off.
Hey, that's a good thing. So apparently it is what chat suggested. Discord was being Discord. Thilotilo getting up to level 7. Level 7 looked like a nice level.
13 strength, no agility, but agility's just a suggestion anyway. 4 hit points and 11 magic points. So there we go. Now with the Discord mic issues taken care of, you have the full Keystone Connection experience.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for our viewers, but hey, we'll run with it.
¿Por qué no los dos? Why not both?
Oh,
Green
green.
Dragons have hurt more also.
That's fantastic. Well, at least this seed is pushing back against our runners a little bit. We do have a bit of a copious Hurtmore action going on, and so far we haven't seen any towns, and we've had a decent amount of exploration go on here.
One thing we haven't really seen is the back of Tantagel here. Tilo gonna go ahead and purchase some keys, and I would imagine take a trip. Trip to the treasury to go get more gold to go buy more gold
to get more keys.
Yep. And then take a trip back to the back of Tantagel, since the door is already open. Please do so it doesn't make me sound like even more of an idiot. Oh hey, level 7 for EMP.
And Tilo picking up the gold, and it looks like EMP has entered, I believe that's the grave. Or is he back in Mountain Cave? The gold man, that might be Mountain.
That's the
Not
challenge.
definitely Mountain.
Okay, yeah, that movement definitely gives it there. And we've got some gold to start.
Yep, gold in chest 1. And we do have Thilotilo heading down to the basement of Tantagel, and we have another cave. Tablet.
Only the brave dare walk Tablet Cave in the dark. We have a set of wings.
Mountain Cave. It gives you wings.
And the Tablet Cave's contents, a dragon scale.
Oh, there you go.
We'll put on for 2 additional defense power. No outside spell, so I gotta take the long way out. And we have a fairy water and Erdrick's token, one of the essential items needed.
Really, I mean, normally we call Erdrick's token Erdrick's tease, right? Because you always find that when you're looking for the sword or the armor. But given that we had the sword and the armor 13 minutes ago, that's not really a tease at this point.
It's Erdrick's third.
Oh, look, it's that metal slime.
And it runs away.
So Mountain Cave, a bit of a bust with a torch as the last item. Although the token is nice, but kind of, well, I guess it's not really a bust because we have the sword and the armor, right? So, okay, it's necessary.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're really jonesing for the fighter's ring. The death necklace.
Although I'm sure our runners would have... I'm sure our runners had hoped for harp, stones, and token all in one location.
Level 7 already only a max HP of 37.
37?
Wow, and the werewolf almost hit for 37 in a row. It doesn't help that I just last week saw Clerks 3, so that is definitely stuck in my head. Highly recommended, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to say I have to see that yet. Tor 228 and Repel at level 8.
And Wraith Knights with
Thilotilo's like, wait, I have hurt more. Wait, no, I don't.
Otherwise, we'd be using them on these Magiwyverns incessantly.
Thilotilo was thinking, will this Magiwyvern go down with one more hit and then decides, you know what, let's be safe here just in case you get the 1 out of 120 whatever dodge rate. And, the Magiwyvern does inevitably dodge and lead you to your doom.
So I didn't think that Magiwyverns were that dodgy, but in... Okay, 2 out of 64, so a 1 in 32 chance.
Right, I mean, which is reasonable, but, when you know the next shot kills and you don't want to die, that's when it dodges. It's randomizer luck. It's randomizer. The randomizer says so.
To quote another good friend, LOZ Cards Fan 23, it's a game knows guarantee. The game absolutely knows.
So Thilotilo picking up his torch out of Mountain Cave. Let's see if he walks out or dies out. Speaking of dying, Green Dragon says hi and sends EMP back to the king.
I think Tilo's gonna at least try to give this a go here. There's the melee, and you see the heal more. And yeah, takes out the Green Dragon for a big 135.
That's a nice big step along the way to level 9. Our wonderful tracker, Barbaloo, bringing up the Green Dragon stats. 50-50 fight versus Hurtmore.
So it's
and
a coin flip.
Yep, and EMP is just about ready to see the grave where he will pick up his free key, we hope. If Thilotilo can take down this Green Dragon, he will get to level 9. And we have EMP getting to level 8.
No, I think it'd be a little short. Well, I mean, it would have been short even if it, 975 is the target number to level 9, and 135, mathing on stream is not good, but it would have been shy by about 22.
Did I say EMP? I meant Tilo.
Either way, it wasn't enough. That was the take-home message there.
All right.
Even with the kill, he would have, to quote Maxwell Smart, missed it by that much.
Oh my goodness, I was looking at the gold count, not the experience count.
Oh, that would do it.
Thilotilos. Yep, seeing the big C, Sherlock Castle, shortly after EMP does. Oh, look, it's a town!
But first, okay, the Spark over Seed validation.
So
hoping that the... well, let's see here. It's cold.
Oh, it's cold.
Immediately heading over for shield shopping, and alright, small shield is all you get right now. But here we are, 18 minutes in. It's the first town that we've seen. Let's see if there's anything south of the Baths. The Silver Harp. So that is one of our 3 essential items needed.
Yep, so now we are a stone's away from collecting all 3 essential items. Although we still do need to find the turn-in cave to turn the harp into the Staff of Rain. And here we have Rimaldar. Hi, Rimaldar.
Keytown, not nearly as important this time around because keys have been easily findable. And no shields of which to... that was Fisher Price, my first shop, apparently, there, with all the low-price items. And there's another cursed belt.
So that's our second cursed belt. So now we know we have at least 2 items between the Coal search spot, the Hawksness search spot, and the Overworld search spot. Although we've already seen Coal.
So as part of that exploration, all of a sudden, EMP has taken the experience lead and is the first to level 9. 16 power, 11 HP, 7 magic points. Does agility exist?
Well, it does. It's just a number, but it does exist. Speaking of numbers, 70 strength at level 9 is fantastic.
Ooh. Well, true. When the strength gets a little bit higher, we'll be talking about actually being able to guarantee do damage to those metal slimes.
Yeah, I mean, at 110 attack power, right, you're already doing 2 to 5 against the Dragon Lord. For level 9, that's pretty good.
It's not bad.
We have, looks like Thilotilo finding a new cave out this way. And it's the trade-in cave. That is fantastic to see. You love seeing the trade-in cave after getting the silver harp.
Yep, less backtracking to do, so the silver harp gets traded in for the Staff of Rain. And there's another trade-in cave known as the Rainbow Drop Cave, or known in the community as the Jerk Cave. Reasoning behind that in a moment, but that's where you would trade in the Staff of Rain and Stones of Sunlight and basically show your Erdrick's token like an ID, and you would get the Rainbow Drop.
Yep. However, he gets his nickname the Jerk because if you do not have your form of identification, aka Erdrick's token, he summarily casts a spell on you and kicks you out of said cave, and it's basically like, no, I don't believe you, get out.
He's like a bouncer at Studio 54.
Bye-bye.
Oh, and there's a metal slime kill for EMP.
That's fantastic.
And that's basically your experience differential at this juncture.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh,
Armored Knight.
Oh, let's see if these Armored Knights have anything. I think Tilo is going to go to punch him down instead of trying to run. Probably not a terrible idea.
Except when you get perfect bid like that there, after getting hit for 37, taking a melee of 31, when you only have 31 HP left.
Yeah, and I really don't care what the math says. At 32 agility, you're not running from an Armored Knight. It just isn't going to happen.
Yeah, the likelihood is very minimal, all memes and jokes aside. Some people do tend to meme that the lower your agility is, the easier it seems to be to run from those high agility enemies like a Red Dragon or an Armored Knight, but...
AK-47... I'm sorry, Axe Knights with Dragon Lord Breath. Ooh.
That's a spicy night.
So much for finding a nice spike tile there, at least with the Axe Knights, right? Because normally if you find an Axe Knight, you are super happy to absolutely grind upon them, because they can generally go down to a hurt more or one attack and a hurt more. But with DL2 breath, and it looked like it was fairly common, yeah, that's a nope.
Big ol' nope. Let's see, what have we here?
So, but, even with that metal slime kill, Thilotilo has basically caught up at agility here to EMP any amount of money, and will probably get level 9 or level 10 well before EMP does, because EMP has to make his way out of the cave, out of the tablet cave here.
And this will be enough here for level 10 on Tilo's side. Let's see what the stats are. We have 13 more power, 11 speed, 1 hit point, 2 magic points, and the spell of sleep.
123 attack power at level 10.
Not too shabby.
No, and a very nice level of HP.
Oh, absolutely.
So I think Thilotilo has pretty much searched out all of whatever area that was that he was looking at.
Yep, just opted to cast return. There is Cole on Tilo's side. And EMP finding it for the first time, I believe. Yep.
I do believe you are correct.
Our restreamer Math Girl making a good point. I believe that the attack power that Tilo has now at level 10 was the same as what our runners used in the last race with the Death Necklace to fight the Dragon Lord.
Tilo one-shotting these wyverns as he passes. I mean, this isn't... Some people will be like, well, why don't you cast Repel? Because you still want the experience here. And, oh, look at this. Stoneman with Stop Spell? Well, okay, I hate Stoneman grinds. I despise Stoneman grinds. Stoneman with Stop Spell? I grind them all day.
At that point, it's a necessary evil. But it looks like probably 50, maybe even 25%. So that makes it a little less enticing. Okay, it is 25. I was like,
it is 25.
5-ish. Like, it looked like it was every other, but then it seemed to be a little less frequent.
Uh-oh. EMP is about to get some bad news.
And that is an Axe Knight that does nothing but breathe fire, pretty much, but is able to get the last shot on it, and there's a big 130.
Yep, but at 123 attack power, you will two-shot those Axe Knights pretty reliably.
Yeah, I mean, they can have up to 50 or 67 HP, and your damage range with 123 attack is anywhere from 20 to 41. So, on average, you're 3-shotting them. If you roll well, you're 2-shotting them.
Looks like we have EMP possibly in Swamp Cave?
Based on the movement, that looks to be correct, and... Well, there's an interesting gatekeeping.
Thilotilo finding another cave here, and this is... Oh, this is Swamp North. And immediately finds 2 towns, and a town on EMP side. Tilo finds Hawksness. EMP finds Breck, go look. And Thilotilo finds Darenham.
And the chat provided much rejoicing. Yeah.
So Thilotilo is most certainly going to check out these 3 chests here behind Darenham, and he's probably going to hope and pray he sees the Jerk Cave in the back.
Well, it's also hoping stones are among those 3 chests in the back of Darenham.
Yep, Thilotilo finding a large shield. So that increases defense by 6. All right, let's see what we have here in the back of Darenham. Empty.
The herb, we have some gold, and more gold.
And that person that hates people. And it
Here's your
is
Vanilla Stones Cave, and that's going to have a cursed belt.
a third cursed belt. So we do know the overworld coordinates has something, and we do know that now that Hawks' right here has something. So we got a 33% chance that Hawksness could be the last of the necessary items. Right? Because it has to be either the Death Necklace, it has to be the stones, or it has to be the Fairy Flute. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I forgot about the Fairy Flute. I've been watching too much DK9146 with his no Fairy Flute sign. Here's level 11, 4, 14, 13, 10, Radiant, and Hurtmore. Holy, level 11.
And if Tilo can take down this Axe Knight, he will also get his Hurtmore.
And that at least makes this battle a little bit more palatable, despite the fact that I think it's safe to say this Axe Knight is a 75% DL2 breath.
Oh yeah, absolutely safe to say. Now he knows he will three-shot this Axe Knight. Yep, there we go. And Thilotilo will be like, yay, Hurtmore! And if this does happen to be the stones,
Oh, there it is.
so I wonder if maybe we see what 50. Oh,
That's 50%. That's a pretty high 50.
oh, but look, but look. 25% heal more.
Oh. Well, we haven't encountered that yet.
Although if Tilo just keeps one-shotting these Axe Knights, it doesn't really matter. To answer
there it is.
Yep. So to answer Mantos in chat, we still have... Well, never mind. Well, Tilo has not yet seen Jerk Cave, although EMP just did, so the Jerk is on the Swamp Continent, I suppose we can call this, along with Cantlin. No, I'm sorry, that was Breckenary. So we still haven't seen Cantlin, and we might never see Cantlin.
Yeah, the Rainbow Drop Cave is west of the Swamp Isthmus.
I like that word, isthmus.
Yeah, that is a seldom used word. I was rather impressed with that.
Math girl asking how to spell isthmus. You spell it just like it sounds. Spell it just like it sounds. Isthmus.
ISTHMUS.
EMP finding Cantlin.
Yep, a narrow strip of land with sea on either side, forming a link between two larger areas of land. That is the isthmus.
Although I would think most people just call that a land bridge. Cantlin does have a silver shield. Be interesting to see if EMP does a grind for it. I don't think so. Given how far out in the middle of nowhere Cantlin is, I can't imagine we see a grind for that. 42 south, 11 west.
For either the flute or the death necklace. And here comes level 12 on Tilo's side.
Jeez.
11 more power, 8 speed, 30... Where?
Where are those metal slimes at?
Yeah, I mean, this is, I don't envy our runners from the previous race. They're going, save some strength for us.
And we do have EMP counting out these coordinates.
mean, that was 11 straight, so level 12 now for Tilo. That's 98 strength?
98 strength and 138 attack power. EMP with a Kaisha no Ichigeki to take out a red dragon.
Oh, metal slimes. I mean, at this point, you're guaranteed to lay a hit on it, and that hit range is going to be from anywhere from 2 to 5 hit points, and metal slime has 3. So you're, more often than not, one-shotting the metal slimes, and it's the death necklace that's in the overworld spot, and it's just southeast of Sharlock, one of those sea towns.
Snowfire in chat asking, there's a question. Can the coordinates spawn next to Sharlock? I believe they can, as long as it is like, Death Necklace or Erdrick's Sword or Erdrick's Armor. It can't have anything like necessary to get the rainbow drop.
Yeah, that'd be like needing a key for a treasure chest, but the key to the chest is locked inside the chest. You have no way of getting it.
Right.
Or, yeah, fancier term is soft lock.
And we have Thilotilo taking out, basically any Sherlock enemy he can find for all the experience that he needs, because, for all of this wonderful strength, we still don't have HP, we still don't have MP. So, you definitely still want to be killing things, because you're definitely going to need levels. There was a race the other night where, I think it was, Neskard against Angel, where Go level was level 13. Could we get a Go level 13? I mean, if we get a bunch of HP and MP, sure. But we'll see.
Yes, that I actually called that race. Feels like forever ago, and I think that was just last night.
Was it last night?
Yeah, it was game 2. And game 2 was
that feels much more than 24 hours ago.
I don't know. I've been dealing with house hunting drama IRL, so every day has felt like an eternity.
All right, that's perfectly fair.
Or the Aaron DK race just felt that long.
So, looks like now we're going to get Thilotilo going to the other side of the isthmus and find the Jerk Cave, and we'll be in Grind and Go.
Ah, yes, the Aaron DK race. All we needed was a narrator going, 2 hours later. It's the best I've got for the SpongeBob fans out there.
And there is the Jerk, so Thilotilo will turn in the Staff, the Stones, and the Token to get the Rainbow Drop, and we'll be in Grind and Go. So, question now, because I bet you he's going to the Swamp Cave to check the spike tile in the Swamp Cave, and is probably praying for either a Golem or a Red Dragon. Because given the high attack power, that's not going to be they're not going to be too hard to kill.
Let's see here. Bonking around a little bit. It is a red dragon.
Oh, this is juicy.
A nice min roll to start. Wow, the low rolls on this attack. You're doing an average damage range of 23 to 46, and your first 2 attacks are 23, 24. All right, now 33 is a little decent, but still on the lower end here.
Oh, and a miss menu.
Oh, that the cast hurt more. Whoops. We boo-booed here.
I think we made. I love it when the king does that. The EXP must increase by 1. It's like, really, game? And he's like, all right, fine. I'm gonna find a slot. Kill the. Kill the slime and get level 13.
So we kill the red and get level 13 plus another experience. 1, 2, 12, 6, heal, stop spell for level 13.
I mean, you really want this to be go mode, right? Because you technically have the HP, you have the attack power. I don't think you have the MP, right? Because you're doing 9 to 19, so an average of 14
attack on average. And I mean, you'd have to get down there with all your resources and hope to not get meleeed for more than 48. So it is low odds doable, but that doesn't, just because you can doesn't mean you should. And I think Tilo going away from, well, maybe he's going in for an instay, but yeah, it's, I don't know all the calculations of the odds or anything like that, but I would imagine it's a less than 50% chance.
Well, here's the thing, though. You also have to keep in mind that Dragon Lord can also swing for more than 48. I think
That's
it's
why
70.
I'm saying it's a less than 50% chance.
Yeah, this is.
So I think we're up to 51?
I think it's 51.
Something
This
like
is sketch. This is real sketchy.
It's 12 swings on average.
It's 12 swings
Was it
on average, but
52? Okay, I knew it was close.
Yeah.
It's like right on that border of 51, 52. I don't know the roundings and everything. I thought I could be off in my calculations.
And the other thing you have to keep in mind, now granted, it's a good thing Sherlock is close to home, but an ambush from an Axe Knight with a Dragon Lord breath is still a real thing.
With 67 agility, yeah, that's also true. The defense is not good. I had a different term for it and then remembered we're on DW Randomizer.
Yeah, this is, I mean, I understand the want to okay, so he's all right, so are we going to get a bit of a combo strat here? Attack some enemies that you know are easier and see if you can make it down there?
Oh, kind of a little hedging of one's bets.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a Burgundy move. It never works.
See, and here's the other problem. Smack.
Tried to get away once, twice. Is going to herb up because you need every MP possible. Meanwhile, here's level 13 for EMP.
And I do believe he is on the red dragon spike tile. Okay, so EMP is taking more enemies. So we do know EMP, well, he's making a beeline to the jerk, I think, because he has all 3 of the things he needs. Yeah, he's going to... Wait. Where's he going? Okay, there we go. He is going to the jerk. Okay.
Yep, taking care of the errands, getting them out of the way, and then from there... Well, we'll see. I mean, you notice here the experience differential is 48.
And EMP has the rainbow drop. And where's EMP going now? But we do have Thilotilo making a nice run here through Sherlock.
Gets away from a golem not once, but twice.
EMP, I think, is grinding a level on these reds.
I think so as well.
And frankly, I kind of agree with the strategy. I mean, 13 is so sketchy. Is it doable? Absolutely, it's doable. But it is sketchy. And the other thing is...
with Thilo, it is... you need a lot of things to go right for you.
Yeah, and this is a red dragon grind, right? This is the legit place to grind, and it's only going to take a couple of minutes to get level 15 or 14. And you got to think level 14 gives you the safety.
I mean, I would hope it's not a quad empty eye level. It's all 0-0.
One strength.
Oh. Gonna cast Hurt More on the Axe Knight, and it's enough to take it out.
Yep. But even one strength, right? That moves your average from 14 to 15. Because one strength gets you 10 to 20 attack power. Or 10 to 20 attack on DL2.
We'll see. Here's 10 heal mores. Has enough resources. It's a risk.
All right, I'll let you
say no.
I will let you do the count when we get there.
Yeah, no ring check either. Oh, melee's for 50. That's a max roll on the Dragon Lord's first form. Here we go. 9 to 19, 12 attacks on average. First attack is for a max 19. Wow, but then gets meleeed for 51. Now another 16 for 35. Another 14 up to 49.
Meanwhile, level 14 bringing 30 HP.
Wow. Another 17. Shoot, 66, I think.
All right, so he's getting real good rolls here.
Now up to 67. Okay, now up to 80. Another max roll! Oh, wait, okay. I was right the first time. All right, so the 98.
You gotta fight here, Thilo. You gotta take the chance.
Another 14 gets the DL2 breath up to, oh gosh, 112. Now 127. 3 heal mores left. He might have this here. $141.
The next attack could do it.
I double count a swing.
And it does!
158, I believe. I'm being told I double counted a swing, but I didn't think so.
All right, so there we go. So we will get a sub 50.
Holy smokes.
Wow. Everybody in chat, get out your GGs. Thilotilo has won game 1 of this series with an official time of 48:33. That's insane.
The gamble it paid off. Yeah, never mention the odds.
Oh. And not to mention, as chat was saying, right, Dragon Lord 2 hit him for 51, hit him for 49, and yet it still worked out. And now we have EMP, any amount of money, going to take on Sherlock with, a lot freer of a fight here with that 127 HP. You still don't want to burn a heal more if you can help it, but much safer fight. You probably even get a couple of doubles on 127 HP.
And that extra 2 strength, so you're looking at a little more damage, 10 to 20, so an average of 15. The rolls just, they just went right. I mean, at least 2 or 3 times there were max roll 19s for Tilo.
Okay, and for those of you curious as to when Game 2 of this series is, Game 2 of the series is currently scheduled tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, we're bringing up the stats here for Thilotilo. To answer Scarlet Shadow in chat, yes, Thilotilo did have 1 heal more left over at the end of things. EMP with a relatively, I'm going to ahead and say it, EMP with a relatively trouble-free Sherlock dive at this point. Yes, I know what I just did, and I'm sorry, EMP, but... And there we go. We are joined by tonight's victor, Thilotilo. Tilo, well played, my friend. That was fast.
Yeah, that was fast.
How scared were you in that DL2 fight?
I wasn't scared at all. I knew if I didn't have to double heal more, which obviously there was one risky turn I took in there, but if I didn't have to double heal more, it was pretty high odds. 80% plus to win as long as I didn't have to double heal more. Getting down there was the thing I was most nervous about because I couldn't spare any resources, and of course I had a fun little experience with the Red Dragon. I mismenued, obviously, a heal more against the Red Dragon when I was grinding. Otherwise I probably would have gone to 14. But at that point I thought, this seed is so blasted fast that if I go back to grind at a nice place again, that's going to cost too much time. This is winnable. As if I get thrown ball resources, let's take that chance. I'll go down. If I die on the way, then I'll say, okay, that means I need to grind. I even hedged my bet by taking a Stoneman somewhere down there.
Yep.
But
yeah, we made note of that and said hedging your bet, that's usually a Burgundy play that doesn't work.
Yeah, well, the Stoneman was the only monster I was willing to take down there, and I only got one of them, but that mismenu was what caught me a sub 50, I'm pretty sure, because I don't think I would have stopped until 14. Obviously, 14 is beyond go mode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have the stats
30
up.
additional hit points.
Yeah, those extra 30 hit points would have felt nice, but, again, when I got ambushed by DL1, I was nervous. And then he proceeded to really low roll attack me and then stop spell me, and I was able to get him in 2 hits. And then I was like, okay, as long as the Dragon Lord doesn't back attack me, I'm in generally good shape. And the Dragon Lord was very kind with his swings given how high he could hit.
Although he did hit you for 51 early, and then I think the chat said 49, another hit at some point. But
he gave me high hits, but only after he'd given me a low roll beforehand, so that the high hit didn't hurt. So the only risky time I had to do something risky was when I rolled low on a heal more, and then the breath took me down to 49, and I was thinking, I think it's about a 6% that he's going to roll higher than that on a given swing, and so I thought it was a worthwhile play to go forward, even though it wasn't sure, and I knew I had been rolling so well I probably had one to spare. I didn't want to risk, now suddenly having to swing on a 57 or a 47 later on in the battle. I thought 49 was close enough to safe that I went for it.
Yeah, and EMP is getting some fantastic rolls of his own here. I mean, he's just I say that and he min rolls. Whoops. Yay, commentator first.
And Ziggy just said in chat, at 49, that's exactly what happened. I swung and I went, come on, breath, and I heard the breath noise and I was like, yes.
Yeah, at that point you knew you were probably golden, and you even finished that fight with one heal more to spare.
Yeah, I was... The odds were really in my favor regardless, but I rolled obscenely good, and so I couldn't believe how... I was like, did I misread my attack power because of how high my rolls were going?
If our trying for the swag more, but didn't quite hit with it.
If our wonderful trucker Barbaloo could bring up the DL2 stats, that would be absolutely wonderful and appreciated.
I think I did 163.
Ferran, I think, had a 158 count. It doesn't matter. 151, near minimum.
I do approve of the attempted swag more there. That was given our history.
Absolutely.
I appreciate the reference.
Yeah, absolutely. And this was a really well played race by both of you. EMP didn't check the treasury as quickly as you did, but the first enemy he came across was a metal slime. Nice. So you had a little bit of different beginnings, but you guys were neck and neck throughout this entire scene.
I was expecting a rougher Sharlock.
Yeah, it felt good because I never found Cantlin, and I was like, and I know Cantlin's either the flute or the death necklace. Obviously, looking here, it's the death necklace. So I felt good not having found Cantlin, but thinking that might have put me ahead. But I also know that I had a lot of empty exploration middle time, and with Erdrick's sword and Erdrick's armor, I felt like my experience had stagnated too much after a little while. So eventually, so while I felt good, I didn't feel good enough that I felt I could play it safe. So I just went for it. But because if I go for that extra level, it's probably a little closer.
I'd say that's a pretty fair bet to say. EMP did end up finding Cantlin before finding Hawksness, and ended up getting the coordinates and went and found the death necklace in the overworld.
I think one fun stat. I'm looking at EMP's post game stats. There is in my entire credit stats, there was only one monster that I even encountered 10 times. There was no grind, there was no whatever. I think a werewolf was the only thing I actually even saw 10 times. It was a different kind of seed here.
And we are joined by EMP Any Amount of Money here in the commentator's booth. EMP, that was really well played. I mean, it's just, anytime you sub 60 a seed, it's fantastic. But, Tilo unfortunately put up a sub 50. But hey, that well played, man.
Yeah, I expected Sharlock to be a bit rougher than it actually was. I mean, that was winnable on 13, but I decided to go for another level.
Yep, and Tilo did take it on 13. Although, we in the commentators booth here, Ferran and I, and even chat, we were like, is this smart? Because we knew AK-47, not AK-47, we knew Axe Knights had Dragon Lord 2 breath. And we knew that an ambush could really just set you back big time. But Sharlock was really tame.
Yeah, there was that one red dragon that I ran into on the top zone, and then after that, everything was just a breeze.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I got away from the red dragon with about 3 hit points, and then, so I was nervous about the rest of the dive, but didn't run into anything the rest of the way that was particularly problematic.
What were your thoughts on level 13, EMP? Were you thinking about going? Obviously you went to 14 because you were on that red dragon grind, but I mean, were you thinking at all about maybe going on 13?
I was thinking about it, but if Sherlock turned out to be worse than it was, I was worried about that.
And honestly, I think you made the right play. I would have done exactly that. I was fighting the red dragon, and I mismenued a heal more into a hurt more, and at that point, I was like, and that was I think an experience point away from level 13, something like that. And so then I hit level 13 and was like, okay, getting back to the grind's gonna take me too long, so I decided to dive. But if I'd been in your shoes and still been fighting that red dragon, I would have kept at it till 14. So my mismenu actually helped out a little bit.
Farron, do you have any more questions here for Tilo or for EMP?
This one, I mean, this one was wrapped up rather nicely, which, given that I have work in a little less than 9 hours, I certainly appreciate. Thank you, game, for knowing that.
And then, of course, as I mentioned, Tilo, EMP, you're going to be right back here in, 22 hours' time, racing again, game 2, 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. That's going to be, that'll be another good one. I mean, this one was fantastic. You guys were neck and neck basically the entire way. And, tomorrow's night's race should be another fantastic one. I'm looking forward to that one.
I'm actually kind of hoping at this time it's not something quite so fast, just something with a few more interesting decisions.
Yeah, when you have Erdrick's armor and sword right in Tandagel Castle, it definitely gives that. It kind of gives you that Jet Seed feeling. I didn't want to necessarily say sub-hour, because anytime somebody does, it ends up going well over an hour, but this definitely lived up to that silent billing.
Yeah, I messed up on the keys at the start. I should have grinded for gold for an extra key, then went into the treasury. That way I'd have keys and I got bailed out in the grave.
Honestly, as soon as I saw the sword, I said forget the key, and I got the key in the grave later, but it wasn't really a big deal one way or another. The not having a key didn't hurt me in any real way. I'm not sure what if you ran into an issue with the key or not, missing a key. But I don't think losing that key is really that a particular misplay.
Looks
I'm really
like getting ready to wrap things up, see where to take things here, and looks like we are going to send things over to Lavkian, a Dragon Warrior randomizer, commentator, and runner as well, and is currently doing some co-op. And yeah, does some fun things. Make sure to give both of our runners a follow here tonight, and thanks to the folks behind the scenes as well. Math Girl taking care of the the restreaming, Barbaloot with the tracking, and Z-Man and I with the wordsing.
Yep, and do make sure you pop a follow to EMP Any Amount of Money and Thilotilo. They sure are worthy of a follow, so do make sure you pop that to them. But I think otherwise, I think we're going to get out here, go say hi to Levkin. Farron, why don't you take us on out of here for the evening?
Certainly. Make sure to enjoy and give Lavkian a follow when you head on over there. He's doing some DWR co-op with Monsieur Slime. Absolutely great dude. So, yeah, shameless plug and endorsement there. Stay classy, my friends. Stay safe. So long. We'll see you next time.